Always choose a healthcare provider who is in favor of normal delivery, vaginal delivery. Alright? At times what happens is we simply go and choose the date and time and we decide to go for cesarean section. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah. Okay. Because everybody in the family or maybe in your friend circle will tell you that, yeah, why to bear the pain? 9 months, your body has experienced a lot of changes, right? Uterus भी इतना बड़ा हुआ है, वापस shrink होके original shape and size में जा रहा है, core आपका पूरा बीच में से gap हो जाता है. Then again it comes back, कभी नहीं आता है, then again you will require a different exercises, right? So you need to focus more on the core strength and the pelvic strength, right? So somewhere we we are not aware about the postnatal phase as well. Breastfeeding is a painless process, okay? When you experience any kind of pain throughout your lactation phase, maybe at the day 0, maybe on the day 10, maybe at the 3 months, maybe at 18 months, somewhere you are going wrong. So taking the advice, immediately you should visit the lactation counselor.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Level Up with Anona, where we take you one step ahead with every conversation of ours. आज का कॉन्वर्सेशन बहुत हटके है बिकॉज आज हमने एक ऐसा टॉपिक उठाया है जो हर इंसान अपनी लाइफ में जिस चीज से गुजरता तो है पर उसके बारे में बात नहीं करता. मेंस्ट्रुएशन, सेक्स एजुकेशन, इन टॉपिक्स के बारे में तो आजकल बहुत बात होती है, पर प्रेगनेंसी और ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग ये कैसे एक लाइफ, एक विमेन की लाइफ, एक पेरेंट की लाइफ कैसे चेंज करती है, ये कोई ध्यान क्यों नहीं देता जब तक वो एक लड़की माँ नहीं बन जाती. A woman has to know and in fact a man has to know कि प्रेगनेंसी आने से ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग तक और एक बच्चा बड़ा होने तक जो जो चेंजेस मेंटल हेल्थ और फिजिकल हेल्थ में आते हैं वो उसके लिए माइंड प्रिपरेशन बहुत ज़रूरी है. और वो तभी होगा जब उन्हें पता होगा कि वो चेंजेस है क्या. बॉडी, यूट्रस इतना बड़ा होता है, एब्स बाहर आ जाते हैं. दीज आर द थिंग्स दैट हैपेंस. मेंटली अ वुमन कीप्स क्राइंग. ये चीज़ अगर आप मेंटली पहले से प्रिपेयर हो गए ना तो शायद व्हेन ड्यूरिंग प्रेगनेंसी यू विल हैव दैट स्ट्रेंथ to go for it joyfully. So please know more about it, and if you have any question regarding pregnancy and breastfeeding, this is the place for you. Do share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much. Nikita ji, welcome to the show. Man, finally we are doing this.
Yes, thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah, मतलब when I met you for the first time and asked you कि चलो ऐसा कुछ करते हैं, so the first day जब हमने टॉपिक डिस्कस किया ना, I was excited कि ये चीज़ तो करने की ज़रूरत ही है. And excited से ज़्यादा actually I was intrigued कि अभी तक ये पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग उठाया क्यों नहीं गया है. बिकॉज अगर हम देखें तो अब विद चेंजिंग एरा तो सेक्स एजुकेशन हो गया या मेंस्ट्रुएशन हो गया, ये तो ऐसी चीज़ें जो बहुत ज़्यादा पीपल आर टॉकिंग अबाउट, मूवीज़ बन रही है इस पे. बट व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट प्रेगनेंसी, जो आई थिंक ऐसी चीज़ है हर फैमिली में, हर वुमेन आई थिंक कभी ना कभी इस दौर से गुजरती ही है. एंड इट्स अ लाइफ ऑल्टरिंग प्रोसेस. तो इस चीज़ में क्या होता है एक विमेन के साथ, वो बॉडी कैसे चेंज होती है, मेंटल स्टेटस कैसे चेंज होता है, वो पता ही नहीं है. आई मीन इफ यू टॉक अबाउट मी, मेरे को नहीं पता, बट मुझे ये पता इट्स रियली स्कैरी. तो आई वाज सरप्राइज कि इस चीज़ के बारे में लोग क्यों नहीं बात करते कि प्रेगनेंसी होती है उस समय एक विमेन की बॉडी में क्या चेंजेस आते हैं या ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग कराते हैं उसमें क्या क्या होता है. सो थैंक यू सो मच यू जॉइन.
माय प्लेजर.
या सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं थोड़ा सा जस्ट फॉर द ऑडियंस, you are a lactation counselor, you are a doula and a childbirth educator.
Yes.
Educator, right. So can you explain all these three professions of yours in brief?
Sure, I will do that. So I work as a childbirth educator, so wherein I train pregnant women throughout the 9 months, like in terms of the exercise, yoga, meditation, taking regular, informative sessions, wherein I include even husbands as well. And, because pregnancy is not only a woman has to, do everything alone, but equal role will be there from the husband as well, right? So I train them for the 9 months. I make them physically strong and mentally strong as well, so that, when the labor starts or when she is into the labor, when she delivers the baby, so till then, she will be having proper informative support.
Yeah.
And she is coming for the class and, doing all the exercise routine and everything. So she is already physically strong. And mental support also I give. And I even prepare husband as well. How the labor starts, what kind of changes that she will experience from the 9 months and even during the labor time, right?
Okay.
So she will get a good support from the husband or even the labor support partner as well.
Okay, and what about doula and lactation counselor?
Yeah,
तीनों में difference क्या होता है?
So childbirth educator the work starts from the beginning of the pregnancy.
ठीक है.
Now when I say I work as a doula as well, I'm a certified doula. So doula is basically non-medical trained person. So I help, a pregnant woman during the labor time. So I will be working with her as a labor support partner.
अच्छा, it's just during the labor.
During the labor,
during the
labor till the time she delivers the baby.
Okay.
And then my another job starts as a lactation counselor.
Oh.
So then, I help her in initiating the breastfeeding. And I make sure that the baby is on exclusive breastfeeding journey.
Okay.
So if during this phase, because the breastfeeding journey, it's not for only 6 months or not even for 12 months. It goes on and on till the time both mother and baby are ready to win completely from the breastfeeding, right? So it goes on and on. So if there is any kind of difficulty or any hiccups are there, then she can get in touch with me. So again, we can, go back to the breastfeeding journey.
Wow. So मतलब आप पूरे वो
starting from the conception till the time you wean your baby completely from the breastfeeding, I stay in touch.
You are in their journey. Wow, that's so nice. But I want to know, because I remember you were in media industry for, I think, good 10 years, right? तो वो media industry से आपने कैसे इस field में कैसा, why did you take that shift?
All right, that's a very good question, Anona. And yes, I have worked with media for good 10 years. And so I was into the hardcore marketing and, branding and communication. Then I shifted to media sales. I was with a leading English daily newspaper for a good time. And meanwhile, I delivered my first baby. I have 2 daughters. So when I resumed to my work when she was around, I guess, 12 months old, when she turned 1, I resumed my work. So I started, getting difficulties in terms of managing the work, managing the family, managing the kid. All the time I used to feel that somewhere, I'm compromising with my child's growth. Somewhere I'm not with her. I have to, just leave her alone at home with the babysitter, or maybe at times she used to stay in daycare. But somewhere I felt that I'm not giving justice to her. And what is the fault of her? No, right? So then I thought, okay, let me just do something wherein, let me just change my career.
Okay.
So then I did a lot of research and all. And meanwhile, Anona, few instances happened wherein I felt that in the corporate world, somewhere I felt that they don't understand the emotions of a mother.
Wow, well said.
Yes. So that, I sat back and I was like, no, I cannot do this. When I say that my daughter is not keeping well, I have to leave. And they're like, no, you have to, prepare the report. You show me the target for the next week, this and that. And I was like, my daughter is not well. She might have to get admitted. And still, so certain instances happened. And then moment I decided, I just resigned. On the same moment, at the same time I resigned. And then I took a break of good 5-6 months, wherein I focused on my health. I gave good time to my daughter and the family. And I did a lot of research. And definitely the support of my husband was incredible. So he guided me, let's do something in the fitness. So then we decided, let's go into the niche category. And of course, once you be a mother, you fall in love with the process, right? You feel that you really wanted someone with whom you can share your emotions. So then I decided, let me do something for this niche category.
Oh, that's an amazing journey, yaar. और this is true. आपने बहुत सही चीज बोली है कि लोग मतलब कॉर्पोरेट सेगमेंट वही मतलब वैसे आता है जेंडर एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट, बट मदर की बहुत चीजें होती है, तुम कितना ही बोलो कि वर्किंग वुमेन है या कुछ भी है, बट शी इज अ मदर, तो वो दोनों चीज बैलेंस तो करती ही है. एंड आई कैन, ये मैंने रिवाबा के इंटरव्यू में पूछा था कि वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस ना अब मैंने पूछना बंद कर दिया वुमेन से, क्योंकि इट्स सच अ नाइस थिंग कि वो बैलेंस नहीं है, इट्स जस्ट देयर वर्क एंड दे डू इट वेरी हैप्पीली. इट्स नॉट बैलेंसिंग, इट्स जस्ट वो भी एक काम है और वो भी एक काम है, बट अब unfortunately corporates and everybody they don't understand this.
Yes.
So how is the response? I mean I want to understand, जैसे मैंने आपसे अभी बात करी कि इसका अवेयरनेस जितना, अगर मैं ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग की बात करूँ, अवेयरनेस कंपैरेटिवली मुझे बहुत कम लगता है कि प्रेगनेंसी होने वाली है तो क्या होता है कैसे होता है. बट अभी फिटनेस की अगर हम बात करें तो पीपल आर बीइंग रियली एक्टिव नाउ, मतलब कंपैरेटिवली
अवेयरनेस इज देयर,
या न्यूट्रिशन का ध्यान दे रहे हैं या फिटनेस का ध्यान दे रहे हैं. सो आपको क्या लगता है कि लोग, अब जैसे आपने लैक्टेशन काउंसलिंग की बात करी कि ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग के लिए प्रॉपर जिसको पता होना चाहिए कि व्हाट हैपेंस, तो लोग इस स्पेसिफिक लैक्टेशन काउंसलिंग के लिए आते हैं आपके पास?
Yes, so if I tell you, then definitely awareness has increased. If I compare it with the awareness before the 10 years and what is happening right now, there is a huge difference.
Okay.
I would say there is social media is playing very important role, you know. Even the government is also promoting breastfeeding a lot. Government is supporting breastfeeding.
Oh wow, government is doing that.
Yes, government is supporting. So basically, first week of August is celebrated as an International Breastfeeding Week across the world. Right? So even Indian government is also promoting a lot. They do a lot of promotions with the newspaper, the radio ads and everything. So definitely, and even आज की date में भी आप देखो कि government hospitals में they are following all the protocols. Like they are giving baby immediately to the mother for the breastfeeding. They are giving good opportunities for the breastfeeding to the mother and the baby. Right? Now coming back to the awareness stage. So a lot of women nowadays, they are pursuing their career as a lactation counselor or the lactation consultant as well.
Oh wow.
Because once you be a mother, once you breastfeed your baby, you feel the difference and you will fall in love with the process of breastfeeding. And that's how, you decide that even if you are doing a full-time job, but if you want to be a lactation counselor, you can do that. Right? You can follow your passion as well. It's not like you have to do this full time, no. But at least you will be able to help any new mother and it will help you overall in creating the awareness about the breastfeeding.
Oh wow.
So yes, awareness has increased a lot. But somewhere I feel that जितना होना चाहिए उतना अभी नहीं है. Still, it will take good time.
Yeah.
Because the formula milk brands are, dominating in the market.
Even in India, I would say,
Yes.
big time.
So they are showing their presence everywhere. Very strong presence. Those there are strict laws, marketing laws. Like they cannot promote their brand on TVC or the radio. The direct marketing they cannot do.
Why?
But yeah, there is a strict law. International laws are there. So wherever you are, like any country you go, they cannot promote because it's not in favor of the health of the child, right?
Okay.
So, but indirect marketing mein they are doing. They are spreading the awareness about the formula brand.
But अब क्यों लगता है ऐसा कि formula की तरफ लोग जा रहे हैं अभी, मतलब?
Because it's very much convenient. Conveniency is one of the main factor. And see, when the woman is not getting, when a new mother is not getting the correct knowledge at the right time, right? Then she might shift to the formula. But if she has taken sessions during pregnancy about the breastfeeding, right? She will be able to, prepare her mind, prepare her body, and she will have ample amount of information on hand, like how to initiate, what kind of process I have to follow to initiate the breastfeeding, right? So if she has skipped that part, now the baby is there. And family is will be there, but not everyone will support the breastfeeding. फैमिली में अभी किसी का 2 साल का बेबी हुआ है, ठीक है, उसका तो पहले से ही फॉर्मूला है. कोई है कि जिनका थोड़ा ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग चला था बट अगेन फॉर्मूला पे उनको शिफ्ट कर दिया गया है. सो ओवरऑल आप देखने जाओ तो हर जगह से फॉर्मूला शी विल कीप ऑन लिसनिंग अबाउट इट, राइट. सो कभी कभी ऐसा भी हो जाता है शी माइट गिव अप और थोड़ा ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग चालू रखेगी एंड शी विल इवन स्टार्ट विद द फॉर्मूला एज वेल. So then it is like the combination.
Okay. But ये जैसे आपने बोला कि उनको इन्फॉर्मेशन होनी चाहिए, तो कब से अगर एक प्रेगर है तो उन्हें कब से ये इन्फॉर्मेशन लेनी स्टार्ट कर देनी चाहिए अबाउट ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग?
Breastfeeding third trimester will be the best time.
Okay.
So that she can prepare her mind, she can even speak to the gynec as well. She can even speak to the pediatrician as well that she want to breastfeed the baby immediately after the birth. Yeah.
But कितने परसेंटेज, आप अगर मैं अप्रॉक्स आपसे पूछूँ कितने परसेंटेज लोग हैं जो एक्चुअली अभी ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग कर रहे हैं और कितने परसेंट होंगे आपको लग रहा है अप्रॉक्स जो फॉर्मूला पे जा रहे हैं?
There is no data as such.
There is no data, but still आपको अगर क्या लगता होगा कि यार ज़्यादा लोग आपके पास जो आते हैं यू तो गाइड देम, बट जो नहीं आते हैं वो आप जनरली क्या देखते हो कि फॉर्मूला पे ही जा रहे हैं लोग?
ज़्यादातर जा रहे हैं,
ज़्यादातर फॉर्मूला पे.
So it is a very difficult job, from the perspective of lactation counselor as well. Like if the mother is coming after 3 months from the birth, then if I ask how much, how many times you're feeding the baby and how many times you're giving the formula, if the ratio is not matching, let's say if the breastfeeding is very less, formula is very high, then it is really difficult to convince her that now you don't need formula, let's give a try with the exclusive breastfeeding. I'm not saying it is difficult, it is possible. I have given counseling to such mothers as well, like 4 months pe combination tak hota hai, and then I have shifted the baby on exclusive breastfeeding.
अच्छा, okay. So let's start, मतलब आपने जैसे ये पूरा बताया है तो let's start from the basic. मैं प्रेगनेंसी की पहले कुछ चीज़ें पूछना चाहूँगी आपसे कि क्योंकि लाइक आई सेड इन द स्टार्ट इटसेल्फ बहुत लोगों को पता ही नहीं है कि व्हाट हैपेंस प्रेगनेंसी जब होती है तो क्या होता है, और मेनी women don't know and that's why they're really scared of being pregnant. तो मैं थोड़ा पहले आपसे वो समझना चाहूँगी कि what happens like जब when a woman gets pregnant, तो जैसे आपने ट्राइमेस्टर की बात करी तो ट्राइमेस्टर वाइज अगर आप समझा पाओ पर क्या एक बॉडी में क्या चेंज आता है इन अ वुमन व्हेन शी गेट्स प्रेग्नेंट?
Alright. Let me first tell you one thing that you said that you are having some scary feelings about pregnancy. Alright, so one advice is that when you are planning for a baby, right, you really need to give good time to your body. Fitness is something that you must start work upon and you have to get ready mentally as well, right? It is not like you are planning and immediately you will conceive, and even if it happens that then it will be like you will be having very short time to prepare yourself. So whenever you are planning for a conception, give a good time to your body and mind so that you are physically and mentally ready for the pregnancy. Right? Baby will come after 9-10 months. But before that, your positive attitude towards the pregnancy is very important. Otherwise, क्या हो जाता है? I have even dealt with such cases. I don't want this baby. I don't know, भी रह गया है pregnancy तो क्या करे? So,
oh my God,
9 months you are having just that guilt. Why I am pregnant? So you are passing lot of negative emotions to the baby as well.
तो वो तुम्हारे
आगे जाके if you are not having connection with the baby, then somewhere you have done the mistake.
Oh my God. So आप बोल रहे हो तो ये जो negative emotions during pregnancy होते हैं ये
affects the growth of the baby.
How? मतलब क्या changes होता है?
So when you see, baby can hear everything, right?
They
can even read your mind and everything. So when you are happy, when you are positive about the pregnancy, you are passing all the positive and happy hormones to your body, right? When you are under stress, when you are having any anxiety or negative emotions, so somewhere, you are not releasing a lot of happy hormones in your body. So that way, baby will also experience that somewhere my mom is not happy. So there is a concept called Garbh Sanskar. So this is what the Garbh Sanskar is. How much you are connected with the baby for the 9 months. what kind of activities you are doing, wherein you are involving your fetus as well, your baby, which is in the womb, right? So that connection has to be there.
इसीलिए बोलते हैं कि अच्छी चीजें पढ़ो, गीता पढ़ो, फोटो देखो अच्छे क्यूट बच्चों की, ये सब इसीलिए बोला जाता है कि it reaches directly.
So it's like law of attraction.
So it's completely science.
Yes, definitely it is a science, and it is a law of attraction as well. Right. Okay. The more positive books you read, the more positive, any series you are watching. So what kind of message you are getting from that particular book or the series, that's very important.
And what signals तुम्हारे
transmitters, vibrations to your baby.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So no need to get scared. You just have to be prepared yourself first.
But वो preparation तो I think the most difficult part होता है. So that's why I'm asking. जो मैंने आपसे पहला question पूछा ना कि क्या-क्या changes आते हैं, क्योंकि अगर मुझे पता
So changes, it's like, the entire pregnancy is divided into 3 trimesters, right? So if I talk about the trimester wise, so initially once you get, the positive news that pregnancy is confirmed, then immediately, in few days or few weeks, you will start getting some kind of morning sickness. Vomiting शुरू हो जाता है कभी-कभी. Majorly morning sickness and vomiting, this both are very common. You will not feel like eating properly, so you might even lose the weight because of the vomiting. And once you start your second trimester, gradually you will have a good routine. Morning sickness will disappear. Vomiting also धीरे-धीरे disappear हो जाता है, and you start enjoying your pregnancy. Right? Okay. Yeah, and the moment you start gaining a little bit weight, your cute bum will start showing up. So that's where you start enjoying the pregnancy more. And then the baby will start kicking inside. So those cute moments will, it's like a lifetime memories.
And these are the major, I think, symptoms होते हैं जो भी बोल दो.
Yes.
Okay.
Cravings और वो सब भी होता है, but I feel वो थोड़ा ज़्यादा फिल्मी लगता है.
अच्छा.
But okay. Yeah. रियलिटी में देखने जाओ तो काफ़ी बार ऐसा भी होता है ना कि यू डोंट फील लाइक कि क्रेविंग्स जैसा मुझे फील नहीं होता है. निकिता, इज इट नॉर्मल? सो या, दैट्स एब्सोल्युटली नॉर्मल.
अच्छा, पीपल कम एंड आस्क यू.
यस, सो दैट्स एब्सोल्युटली नॉर्मल. बट फिर जैसे जैसे प्रेगनेंसी प्रोग्रेस होता है, you will start getting, some pregnancy-induced discomfort as well. Like backache शुरू हो जाता है, you will have insomnia.
ये कौन सी trimester में होता है?
This can start from 2nd and 3rd trimester.
Okay.
Mainly in 2nd and 3rd trimester. So like cramps होना शुरू हो जाता है. You will feel tiredness. You will feel like थोड़ा काम किया, now I'm feeling tired. So some changes you will experience. But having said that, Anona, having a good fitness routine, like by going for a walk, if you know the swimming, you can do the swimming with the forehead of your gynec, right? Okay. You can do meditation, pranayam, chanting, and once you have a good routine, then definitely such discomfort you might not even experience such discomfort.
Okay. और ये healthy lifestyle during pregnancy बच्चे पे किस तरीके से मतलब changes या growth पे affect करती है?
Okay. So once when we say that healthy lifestyle, so it includes the fitness and as well as the nutrition part, right? So fitness, I've already talked about it, like doing exercise or meditation and everything. Now talking about the nutrition, so in India, somewhere I feel that आप कोई भी state का ले लो, so we focus more on the carbs, right? So in pregnancy, actually, you have to take more of protein in your diet.
Okay.
You have to include lot of green leafy vegetables, seasonal fruits, curd, milk and buttermilk and cheese, paneer and everything. So if you are having proper घर का खाना with lot of veggies and everything, then you will not experience any kind of growth ka problem with the fetus.
Achha.
Right?
Okay.
So, but yes, when you don't focus more on the protein, having carbs all the time, attacking on the chocolates, pastries, रात के 12 बजे भूख लगती है, चलो हस्बैंड को उठाओ, so हर रोज वो फिर पेस्ट्री लेके आ जाते हैं, so रात को हॉट चॉकलेट पियो, ये don't do that. You know, sugar is not good, and that too उसके बाद आप सोने वाले हो, so don't do that mistake. Once in a while indulgence is absolutely okay, but choose a right time and choose a right portion.
Yeah.
That's very important.
Yeah.
So don't take the advantage of pregnancy. You know,
People do that.
yes, because you will get diabetes also easily during pregnancy.
Okay.
So you have to be very careful with your diet from the beginning. It's not like कि मेरा अभी 7 शुरू होने वाला है, अभी मेरा शुगर का टेस्ट आएगा, so अभी 15 दिन I will be like, you know, कर का खाऊंगी proper. No, it is not like that. From the beginning, you have to have a good fitness and the nutrition वाला खाना, so that you will have less amount of discomfort.
और वो इमोशनल रोलर कोस्टर होता है जो मूवीज में दिखाते हैं.
Yes,
That's
yes.
true.
That's
That
absolutely true.
हाँ.
So, because of the physiological changes, you know, she goes through a lot of hormonal imbalance as well. So, कभी ऐसा हो जाता है कि it's like कभी खुशी कभी गम. She's absolutely fine. She's talking nicely. She's very happy. The next minute she will start crying. So something कुछ दिमाग में अचानक से, you know, flashback वाला कुछ dialogue आ गया. किसी ने कुछ comment मारी, वो अच्छा नहीं लगा. Even किसी ने advice दे दी, that times वो भी नहीं अच्छी लगती है. So yes, they go through a lot emotionally as well. But one suggestion is there in this case is controlling your emotions is very important. You have to express it, right? Don't keep any kind of thoughts in your mind. आज किसी ने कुछ बोला है आपको, sit with that particular person, or maybe if you feel that he or she is not a right person, then she will rather create a lot of problem, then discuss the same thing to your friend. At least आप किसी को बोल दोगे ना, तो वो काफ़ी आपको relief दे देगा. But once you are not sharing all this, then it creates a lot of, you know, वो multiplication होता ही रहता है.
और इससे ये भी लग रहा है कि जैसे आपने जो बताया उससे लग रहा है कि इमोशनली भी एंड फिजिकली इन टर्म्स ऑफ जैसे बीमारियां अ विमेन बॉडी व्हेन शी इज प्रेग्नेंट वो ज़्यादा मिजरेबल हो जाती है टुवर्ड्स लाइक वल्नरेबल यू कैन से कि इट्स मतलब अगर दो लोग हैं तो ज़्यादा इजीली उनको अटैक कर सकती हैं दोनों चीज़ें. इमोशनल एनी ट्रिगर इमोशनली ऑल्सो और कोई भी मेंटल एज इन फिजिकल ऑल्सो.
Yes.
ये चीज़ें बहुत ट्रिगर करती हैं.
Yes.
तो इसमें आई वुड आस्क कि फैमिली और स्पेसिफिकली हस्बैंड का आप अगर एक चीज़ बोलना चाहो कि हस्बैंड दे नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस जब उनकी वाइफ प्रेग्नेंट है, तो आप क्या बोलोगे?
All right. So when your wife is expecting, and she will definitely expect a lot from you, because you are the one with whom, you know, she is living the life, right? So when she says that, you know, somewhere she is disturbed, try to sit with her, just listen to her. It's not always necessary to give advice, but at times, you know, if you are just a good listener, her job is done. Right? So most of the times she just want to express the emotions. कभी कभी ऐसा हो जाता है कि somewhere, you know, she got some scary dreams. So she is having some negative feeling about the pregnancy, or maybe मेरे साथ ऐसा कुछ हुआ तो, you know. So this is something that a husband should also know about it. Right? But taking care of her in terms of how was your day? Did you go for a walk? Did you had proper meal? Have you taken your protein portion? So rather than having all the FAQs ready at one go, why don't you help her in preparing the meals? Right? If you are not a person who doesn't know cooking, we have YouTube channels. Try to learn something and, you know, just give her a surprise. At least a simple salad will give a lot of happiness to her, right?
Yeah.
Rather than asking, have you gone for a walk today? Take her out every day for a walk. That makes a huge difference. It's not like only she's pregnant, but both of you are pregnant.
Yeah.
Right? So read good books together. Raat ke time pe, before you go to sleep, read any good books together. During the morning time, do the meditation, do the chanting together. So this is more of like a teamwork. Right?
Yeah.
So then she will be very happy. She will feel that, you know, he is there with me in this journey. I'm not alone.
मेंटल सपोर्ट ही है जो एक मेजर चीज
Definitely.
फैमिली एंड हस्बैंड कैन गिव.
Yes.
ओके. सो आपने कोई ऐसी चीज जो लोग जनरली गलत कर रहे हैं प्रेगनेंसी की अगर आता है तो एक वन मिस्टेक जो आप देखते हो कि ड्यूरिंग प्रेगनेंसी women are doing, तो अब वो क्या, is there anything that particular everybody is repeating?
Okay, with the context of
Pregnancy, हाँ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, compromising on the protein, that's what I always observe, and I keep on, guiding them. Take care of your protein, so that it will be absolutely a low risk pregnancy till the end. When you don't consume enough amount of protein, you will experience growth retardation problem with the fetus.
Oh, it's that important.
Yes. Your amniotic fluid is basically made from the protein.
Okay.
So if you focus more on the carbs all the time, then towards the end, वो पानी कम हो जाता है, सब बोलते हैं कि, so that's basically amniotic fluid. जो बेबी जहाँ पे रहता है उससे फ्लूइड काफ़ी कम हो जाता है. अच्छा, यू कैन हैव अ प्रीटर्म लेबर, प्रीटर्म कॉन्ट्रैक्शन शुरू हो जाते हैं. सो इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी टू हैव 2-3 cheat meals in a week. You have to earn your cheat meals.
And I think इधर ही husband का रोल वापस आता है. Yes. They have to help her control the cravings and everything.
And no need to have all the portions outside. I mean, cheat meals may don't include soup to dessert. Have some food at home, and then you can, maybe you can go for dessert. Dessert पे नहीं गए तो go for main course only. But this is how you have to make some healthy shift.
But अभी के मतलब अभी जो सिनेरियो देखें तो बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेगनेंसी इश्यूज क्यों होने लगे हैं लोगों को, और सी सेक्शन बहुत बढ़ गया है. मतलब लाइक नॉर्मल प्रेगनेंसी, नॉर्मल डिलीवरीज तो होती नहीं है. तो व्हाई डू यू थिंक ये इतना ज़्यादा चेंज क्यों आ गया है?
All right, so I'll first answer this question, that why the IVF has increased. That's what you asked.
हाँ, मतलब pregnancy issues इतने क्यों होने लग गए?
Okay, why there are so many issues, health issues with the pregnancy? So again, the answer is lifestyle. If she is not, or even both, if they are not into the fitness, they are not having any kind of physical activity in a routine, alcohol and smoking is also one of the reason. So even you will face a lot of problem in conceiving. So somewhere, all the factors are very much important. So your lifestyle definitely matters a lot. So you really need to make your mind ready before you conceive. It's not like abhi aapne 2 महीना party की है proper, and then if you are planning for a baby, then it could be the wrong decision, right? So you need to give up on certain habits. You need to have a sound sleep. That's also very much important. And then you will experience some kind of changes in your body, and then you may conceive very quickly, right? Okay. So during pregnancy also somewhere, the lifestyle is very much important. Now talking about the cesarean section, पहले का जो बॉडी था, जो पहले मदर और रादर द वुमेन जितना एक्टिव रहते थे, फिजिकली एक्टिव, इतना हम अभी नहीं रहते हैं, राइट? सो स्ट्रेंथ की बात करें तो उनमें ज़्यादा होती थी. इफ़ यू आर ऑलरेडी लाइक लिफ्टिंग द वेट्स प्रॉपरली बिफोर प्रेगनेंसी, आई एम सेइंग you are having good physique, then you will not have much issues comparatively, right? But अगर fitness था ही नहीं, I come across such girls की life में squats पहली बार कर रहे हैं अभी pregnancy में.
Seriously?
Yes. So then you cannot expect normal delivery easily, right? So awareness is something that we have to keep in our mind, and we need to have a good fitness routine. That's very important.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so हाँ, मतलब कितनी बॉडी में स्ट्रेंथ है उसी हिसाब से यू कैन कैरी द बेबी बेसिकली.
Yes. Oh, your strength is very much important. Okay. So and even talking about the cesarean section, I would like to highlight something that always choose a healthcare provider who is in favor of normal delivery, vaginal delivery. All right. At times what happens is we simply go and choose the date and time, and we decide to go for cesarean section.
Just like that.
Yeah. Okay. Because everybody in the family or maybe in your friend circle will tell you that, yeah, why to bear the pain? Okay. Just go straight away for the cesarean section, 15, 20, 30 minutes. The baby is out and you are also sorted. You will be in your room. There is no pain. Right? But one pregnant woman if you are having a low risk pregnancy and if everything is going well till the end, you should at least give opportunity to the labor to start. You know, the natural labor shuru hona chahiye. You might be able to, able to go through the process easily, or maybe initial support if you need, you can take that, but at least give a try. Okay. Right? Scar is always a scar. There is a scar on the uterus, सारे उसके ऊपर के layers पे सब जगह पे scar होता है, and then the final layer, the cut will be there on the uterus, right?
Okay. तो generally C-section की नौबत आती कब है?
C-section, it's like, if something is going wrong with the baby's heart rate, some kind of emergency situation is there. Let's say if the baby is not growing well and we have to, some issues like mother's health is not good. Let's say उसको hypertension है, sugar है, high level का हो गया है, doctor has waited for good time but it is not coming under the range, right? So in that case, opting for a cesarean section can be a good option. All right, because ultimately the safety of mother and baby is very much important.
Of course.
Yeah. So if any kind of situation, emergency situation arises, then cesarean section is definitely a good option to choose.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But उसमें कोई difference आता है, मतलब जो baby एक natural delivery से हुआ है, C-section से हुआ है, तो mom में of course there will be a lot of difference because of that.
In terms of the recovery, yes, women do experience lot of changes in the recovery. Like normal delivery hai, so the recovery will be a week, 10 days of the time. जो भी आपको stitches लगे हुए हैं वो सारे heal हो जाते हैं gradually. But C-section recovery takes good amount of time. So again, what kind of family support you have, and what kind of attitude that you are having during the postpartum phase, that's very important. But yes, comparatively C-section recovery takes good amount of time. At least 4 weeks of time.
4 weeks of time. तो एक बार आप बता पाओगे कि जब प्रेगनेंसी के बाद व्हेन डिलीवरी हैपेंस, तो डिलीवरी के बाद बॉडी में क्या क्या चेंजेस आते हैं? एक नेचुरल डिलीवरी में क्या चेंज आते हैं, सी सेक्शन में यू सेड कि 4 वीक्स में वो स्टिचेस का और वो सब का रिकवर, बट अदरवाइज बॉडी में क्या क्या चेंजेस आते हैं?
So once you deliver the baby, your entire focus shifts on the breastfeeding, right? So every 2 hours or every 3 hours, she is waking up the baby and taking the baby for the breastfeeding, right? So if in a general, आप देखने जाओ तो 10 to 12 times ideally she is breastfeeding the baby.
In a day?
In a day,
God.
Right? Okay. One cycle goes for roughly around like 30-40 minutes. Oh, so she is the only one who is doing all this thing, right? But so recovery में इसीलिए काफ़ी बार time लग जाता है because she is not getting sound sleep, right? And again, a hurricane of hormones will be there during the postpartum phase as well. So she might be thinking about career, when will I go back? So she might be thinking about a career. She might be thinking about the responsibility of a baby, whether I will be able to give justice to my child, whether I will be a good mother, right? Whether my family will be supportive enough. So a lot of thoughts, comes in her mind during the initial phase. So she just have to go slow. No need to think about your career. No need to think about whether you are going to be good mother or bad mother. All mothers are always good, right? Even if somebody is telling you that you are not a good mother, you should do this, you should do this, say thank you. Use your both the ears. किसी ने कुछ बोला हम पे doesn't mean we are not a good mother. For our child, we will always be the best mother, right? That is something that we should always keep in mind. So now what happens is, recovery में it takes a lot of time, right? She is already staying in the one room. So we have a rule in India, only in India I would say, that 40 days you are not supposed to move out from your room or from the house. It is known as the Japa phase, right? So she is like, she used to be a bubbly girl. During the pregnancy also, बाहर गए हैं, friends के साथ गए हैं, class attend किया है, and all of a sudden, if you are just living in one room for 40 days. सी वो ऐसा है कि पहले के टाइम पे दे यूज टू फोकस मोर ऑन द रिकवरी पार्ट, राइट, कि आप घर का काम बंद करके यू जस्ट हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ द बेबी एंड योर बॉडी, you eat well, you rest well, right, so that you can heal faster. But abhi kaisa ho gaya, now we have all sort of help, right? We can hire a 24/7 babysitter. We will have someone who cook food for us, or like for the baby and mother. You will have your own family members as well to support you. But still, you know, wo belief jo hai wo chalta aa raha hai.
More of a belief. It's a myth. Yeah.
It's a good idea, you know, once you start feeling better, it's a good idea to go for a short drive. I'm not saying you should start eating outside food, definitely no. But at least आप बाहर जाओगे, if you are meeting someone from your friends, you know, सब आ रहे हैं आपके घर पे, आप वहाँ पे जाओ, you will feel better because there is a change in the routine.
पर कितना टाइम लग जाता है just approx वापस back to पूरा like normal आने में?
Normal, it's definitely it varies woman to woman, but ideally again you should get back to your fitness routine once your gynec give you go ahead, right? You should at least start walking. Generally, because see, I take care of the antenatal phase and the postnatal phase, right? So there is a drastic difference in accepting the postnatal workout routine.
Okay.
They feel that abhi kya zarurat hai. But you have gone through a huge transformation, I would say, right? 9 months, your body has experienced a lot of changes, right? Uterus भी इतना बड़ा हुआ है, वापस shrink होके original shape and size में जा रहा है, और आपका पूरा बीच में से gap हो जाता है. Then again it comes back, कभी नहीं आता है, then again you will require a different exercises, right? So you need to focus more on the core strength and the pelvic strength, right? So somewhere we we are not aware about the postnatal phase as well when it comes to the fitness. So if you start doing all the exercises after like 2 months, 3 months of the phase, you will start getting your body, your strength back, and hence you will have a confidence about your new body, right? And it is not like that it is all the time baby, right? It is a rebirth of your body as well.
Yeah, exactly.
That you should never forget, right? So give ample amount of time to your body, pamper your body. Go out for a walk. If the baby is sleeping, you can plan your, outdoor walk because you need that me time.
And I think इसमें भी family और father का तो बहुत support चाहिए होता होगा कि give some time to the mother so that they can focus on themselves.
काफी बार ऐसा भी होता है, अभी क्या जरूरत है?
हाँ, exactly.
It's not about the जरूरत, right? It is the basic need. We all have to do movement, right? So it's not like कि माँ बन गए हो अभी क्या फिटनेस का है.
इनफैक्ट जैसे आपने बोला कि आप एक्सरसाइजेस कराते हो ड्यूरिंग द प्रेगनेंसी, और बहुत लोग तो ये करते हैं कि यार एक्सरसाइज क्यों करनी है, स्ट्रेस आएगा, ये होगा,
बट आई झाड़ू पोछा कर लो, वो ज्यादा
बट एक्सरसाइज नहीं रिकमेंड करते हैं. इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? तो ये कब तक, मतलब कौन से फेज तक एक्सरसाइजेस आप चालू रखते हो?
टिल द टाइम शी डिलीवर्स द बेबी.
Oh, till the time.
Yes. And even when she completes 2-3 months of the postpartum, with the go-ahead of the gynec, she can again resume back to the workout routine.
Okay.
Now coming back to the postpartum depression, so no doubt the ratio, the percentage is increasing.
आपको पहले ऑडियंस को postpartum समझाना होगा, उसके बाद will postpartum क्या होता है, just in 2 lines.
Okay, so postpartum depression, it's like a woman will not feel confident about her well-being, about her body. Somewhere she has got hurt. She is not able to express her emotions, and she feels that, I am the only one who is taking care of the baby all the time, 24/7. So there are different reasons why a new mother experiences postpartum depression.
Okay.
All right. कभी ऐसा होता है कि there is ample amount of family support, right? But still she is lacking in terms of the confidence. So आप कितना उसको सुनते हो? If she is just quiet, then you should ask her, are you okay? You want me to do something wherein, it changes your mood? Can we watch a good series together? Baby is sleeping, But if you keep her away from telephone, ऐसा भी होता है कि no phone for 40 days, no screen time for 40 days. So depression नहीं होगा तो भी आ जाता है. We all know that how much time we are spending with our mobile. Maybe it is for the work or maybe just as simply scrolling the social media, right? Yeah. So yes, you can even watch series. You have to just plan it properly, right? You can talk to your friends. So basically, you just have to speak out to the people, right? So that you will not experience any kind of negative emotions within.
So it just immediately after the birth?
No, this can happen anytime within like till a year, couple of years of the birth. Yeah, it's not like immediately. Immediately जो होता है, it is known as the baby blues.
Okay.
Wherein mother is just most of the time she's crying, like you know, mama is there in the family and mama ने आके इतना बोला कि एक सूप तो पी सकते, इतने में क्या जाता है, you know, your body needs it, but still she will start crying. मुझे ऐसा बोला ही क्यों? अगर बेबी थोड़ा रो रहा है, maybe baby is having some kind of problem, the only language that the newborn will know is crying, right? So उसमें ऐसा लगता है I'm not the good mother, I'm not able to you know, take care of my baby.
Panic mode.
हाँ, panic mode हो जाता है, तो उसमें भी she starts crying. So it is known as the baby blues, but most of the time it goes away in short span. But अगर वो नहीं जाता है, then in long term it can even lead to the postpartum depression.
और उसके symptoms क्या होते हैं postpartum के? आपने बोला जैसे शांत हो,
panic attacks. You feel like, you know, suffocating. रात के time पे you feel you are having some, you are experiencing suffocation. Heaviness basically feel होता है. You feel like ending the life as well. Extreme case में ऐसा भी हो जाता है. And even at times it goes worst with the relationship as well.
और कितने लोगों को generally होता है? मतलब
nowadays the ratio is increasing, and especially after the COVID, I would say it is during the COVID time also it used to be crazy cases of postpartum depression. Because no domestic help. सब कुछ अपने आप करो, and you have to follow all the protocols and everything, so it used to get very challenging.
Yeah, मतलब मैं तो अभी imagine कर रही हूँ, आपने जैसे changes बोले, abs वो जाती हैं, stress बड़ा होता है, and then सब वो one thing is like all the physical changes और फिर सारा mental जो पूरा आता है.
So you have to accept your body, right? You have to accept the changes that you are experiencing. You should not compare your body with someone else. Okay, when you are seeing your friend, let's say she was also pregnant with you. Now she's having quite flat tummy. She has lost good weight. But it doesn't mean that you are comparing your body with her body.
हाँ. तो बहुत बार ये पर ये एक्चुअली होता है कि पोस्ट प्रेगनेंसी काफी लोग बहुत जल्दी लाइक एक्ट्रेसेस ऑफ कोर्स एकदम पतले हो जाते हैं बहुत लोग
but they stay active throughout the pregnancy as well. Fitness, so they take care of the nutrition. Fitness and nutrition is something that they are the game changer.
तो इसलिए जब after the baby it's just the baby bump that was there, so it just
if I talk about the Alia Bhatt or maybe Anushka, very soon, you know, they resume to the workout as well. I remember when the Anushka Sharma and even the Alia Bhatt, they posted that first picture that was of the fitness only. Right? She came back to the headstand. She posted that image. So they are having a very good, you know, fitness routine.
And I think वहाँ पे आपका actually जो your work and your importance comes by, क्योंकि वो लोग हैं उनको पता है, उनको continuously guidance मिल रही है और क्या चाहिए कैसे करना है.
They have a huge, they have a very good informational support, but they have good determination as well. So we should take inspiration from them, right? Yeah. She has 24/7 nanny. She can do everything. Yeah, she has, but still she's, you know, सब पैसे भी वो 1 घंटा अपने लिए निकाल रही है. She is doing that. Let's take it as an inspiration. Let's not talk about things which we don't have. That's okay.
So मेरे को यही इसलिए जैसे लैक्टेशन की हमने बात करी, मुझे इसलिए इसमें डीप डाइव करना है. So first thing मेरे को आपसे यही पूछनी है कि how this lactation process starts.
Alright, so a pregnant woman starts experiencing a lot of changes in her breast during the pregnancy. Let's say around 8-10 weeks of the time, she starts feeling changes in terms of the tenderness.
Okay.
You know, changes in the size, changes in size of the breast. So from that time onwards, the body and the breast starts preparation for the breastfeeding.
Okay.
All right. And she will start lactating once she delivers the baby. Or maybe when she is near to the due date, she might even start leaking as well. All right. It's all thanks to the hormones. All right. So, but majorly the process starts after the birth.
Okay.
All right. So once the baby is out, we should always, even the WHO also promotes this, that we should breastfeed the baby immediately after the birth. In the operation theater only.
Oh.
You would need to, discuss this thing with your gynec and also the pediatrician. That I want to breastfeed my baby immediately after the birth. So there is a concept called skin to skin touch. Kangaroo mother care, KMC. Right? So that is very much important. So when a new mother is hugging the baby, it gives a good spike of oxytocin hormone in her body. That she is like, wow, finally I'm holding my baby. I was waiting for the baby since good long 9 months of pregnancy, right? So when you are hugging the baby and when you put the baby immediately on the breast, the baby will start suckling. All right.
Which is called latching.
Latching, yes. You have to mother has to attend the class, how the breastfeeding starts, how the baby latches. But the newborn baby knows everything.
Oh, wow.
That's a natural process, right? We just have to give the opportunity to the newborn as well. So when you put the baby immediately on the breast, baby will start the suckling part, right? So वहाँ पे naturally latch उसका establish हो जाता है.
Okay, perfectly हो जाता है.
Perfectly हो जाता है. But if there is a delay in breastfeeding, then a lot of, hiccups can come.
Like?
Then you will be feeding the formula with the spoon or maybe with the syringe, right? So in that case, if you have that thought in your mind that नहीं अभी नहीं होगा, I'm not feeling good, anesthesia की impact है, मुझे अभी weak लग रहा है, I'm not able to sit, how I will be able to breastfeed. But here, the role of a dad is very important. A dad can hold the baby, right? There is a technique to hold the baby, and you just have to put the baby on mother's breast so that the baby can start the suckling. It's not necessary a mother has to hold the baby for the first breastfeeding session, right? You just have to keep the baby, and whenever you are offering formula, because you have that thought in your mind that initially नहीं आएगा, मेरा caesarean हुआ है या मेरा normal delivery हुआ है, there will be a delay in breastfeeding. So at least आप जब भी बेबी को भूख लग रही है, आप फॉर्मूला दे रहे हो, पहले give the baby on the breast.
Try that first.
Yes, you have to try that first. Let the baby do suckling. भले एक drop milk आ रहा है, Nikita, it is only 1 drop of milk is coming. I think baby is not able to, keep the stomach full. Then in that case, you give up on the breastfeeding and start offering more and more formula. But at least wait for some time. There are it is like a stages of lactation. So first stage is very important, is you have to initiate breastfeeding within the first hour of birth. It is known as the golden hour. All right. So never miss that opportunity. अगर आप अपने रूम में शिफ्ट हो गए हो, ओटी में से बाहर आ गए हो, first thing a mother should do with the support is to initiate breastfeeding. Right? And then if the baby is falling asleep or जितना भी latch कर रहा है, फिर नहीं unlatch कर लिया है baby ने, okay, then you rest. But again after 2-3 hours when the baby is hungry, you feed. First you try for breastfeeding only. All right. So here the role of the doctor, the role of the pediatrician, role of a father is very, very important.
To make that happen.
Yes. Yes. And gradually ऐसा होता है कि once see, if it is a cesarean section, right? Your body will be on a fasting phase for, let's say, 12-15 hours. You are not supposed to even drink water. So at times हमें ऐसा दिमाग में होता है कि मैंने पानी भी नहीं पिया है, खाया ही नहीं है, तो कहाँ से मेरा मिल्क आएगा? But still put the baby on the breast.
भले आए ना आए.
आए ना आए, at least वो natural suckling develop हो रहा है, वो होने दो. Because after the birth, baby can see only one part from mother's body is the nipple, is the areola.
Is that so?
Yes, because that's a dark in color, baby can see only the dark objects. So whenever, if you are bringing baby close to the mother,
हाँ.
जैसे ही areola दिखेगी, baby just opens the wide mouth, right? Because that's a food, right? We all get tempted the moment we see the burger, pizza, मुंह खुल जाता है. So same, that's a food for the baby.
Oh.
So you just have to keep on offering the breast. But if you have that perception in your mind that 3-4 days के बाद ही शुरू होगा and baby is again on formula, then you might face difficulty. But having said that, getting expert advice on time will help you a lot. So never hesitate in taking help from a gynec, taking help from a lactation profession, right? That always helps you a lot because they are the one who will help you in terms of encouraging for the breastfeeding. Right?
But ऐसा होता है कि बहुत बार मिल्क बनता ही नहीं है.
That's a very rare to rare case. Again, it depends on the mother's physical health as well.
अच्छा, वरना जनरली बच जाता है.
Yes, absolutely. Mother, it's a natural process.
तो कितनी बार ट्राई करना चाहिए?
Every time, whenever the baby is hungry, every time you first breastfeed the baby first and then give formula. So gradually milk letdown will start.
अच्छा, okay.
Then it's like matter of few days. Gradually you are decreasing the portion of formula and you are giving more and more your milk. And dhire you just, eliminate 1 cycle, 3 cycle, 5 cycle of formula feeding. And then baby comes, you will be able to shift the baby on exclusive breastfeeding.
But start में breastfeeding painful होती है क्या?
Breastfeeding is a painless process.
Okay.
When you experience any kind of pain throughout your lactation phase, maybe at the day 0, maybe on the day 10, maybe at the 3 months, maybe at 18 months, somewhere you are going wrong. So taking the advice, immediately you should visit the lactation counselor that I am experiencing pain. So we have to assess the latch. We have to, actually we have to see the baby as well, how the baby is latching, how the mother is holding the baby, how the mother is holding the breast. So we have to analyze a lot of things, right? And then we can definitely rule out the pain wala factor completely from.
But आपने देखा है कि suppose ऐसे नहीं हो रहा है कि the milk is not coming and mother panic होके कुछ गलत steps या कुछ mistakes भी करती है in cases में?
They do give up because see the pain on the nipple while breastfeeding is extreme pain because the skin of nipple is very soft and very delicate, right? So once there is like a crack हो जाती है, bleeding शुरू हो जाता है वहाँ पे, तो it gives lot of pain. So if she's not getting a correct guidance or a good family support, then she might give up on the breastfeeding. And then she will think that now let me just start with only formula.
Okay. And in fact अभी breast pumps भी काफी आने लगे ना, like manual और
via electric pumps. Yes.
तो direct latching क्यों नहीं करते लोग? Why they are pumping out the milk and then giving it to the baby?
Breastfeeding pumps are becoming more of like a trend. But being a lactation counselor, I always tell them it is not a necessary thing to buy. It is reserved for certain cases only. Wherein, let's say, if I'm gonna join my work after a couple of months of the delivery, right? I will be away from the baby for, let's say, few hours. Then I can carry the pump at my office. I can pump and get the milk. I have to store it in a refrigerator and I can give it to the baby, or maybe ghar pe bhi I can have I can just do the pumping. So in my absence, anyone can feed the baby. But at least I'll make sure that the baby is having my milk only. In certain cases, when the mother is not having that physical strength to sit and feed the baby. So in certain case scenario, breast pumps are blessings. Okay?
Yeah.
But it is not, again I'm saying it is not for everyone.
Emergency वाला चीज़ है, पर लोग convenience में as formula. तो formula milk जैसे लोग देते हैं generally, और breastfeeding मतलब as in breastfeeding milk जो होता है, तो उससे baby को और mother को क्या-क्या फायदे होते हैं फिर?
Talking about the breastfeeding benefits to the mother, her recovery will be faster from the childbirth process.
How?
Because when she is lactating, her body releases a lot of oxytocin hormone. See, just like when you are hugging the baby for breastfeeding, you feel so good the moment baby look up to you. And when you hold the baby, your body releases a lot of oxytocin. Okay, so that helps. Those happy hormones helps a lot in fast recovery. But let's say if you are not doing this, then your body is not releasing a lot of oxytocin comparatively. If baby is on exclusive formula feeding, then the recovery will take a little bit longer time. Right? A mother can save herself or protect herself from certain cancers if she has gone for exclusive breastfeeding, like breast cancer, uterine cancer, ovarian cancer. So there are ample amount of benefits. And she burns good calories as well. Though it is lucrative, but apart from that, you know, that's a natural cycle. That's how it should be. If you ask our mother, grandmother, what is formula, उनको पता ही नहीं होगा.
हाँ, exactly.
एक चीज क्लियर होती थी कि ये बेबी का फूड है, ये बेबी है, ये ब्रेस्ट है, यहाँ से ही बेबी को.
हाँ, exactly.
वो बैकअप ऑप्शन नहीं होता था. बट अभी ऐसा हो रहा है कि वो बैकअप ऑप्शन है. And we are falling in love with the convenience.
और बेबी को क्या फायदे मिलते हैं ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग मिल्क से?
See, that's a wholesome nutrition. So if it's a my baby, all right. So milk composition varies mother to mother and baby to baby. So I will produce milk as per my baby's need. वो पूरा customize होता है. So milk composition is different at day 1. 3rd month पे different होता है, 6 month पे, 12 months, 2 years. It varies as per the child's need.
It's all natural.
Yeah. Formula, it's only 1 packet for all the kids. Right? So for the correct growth, I mean, it is like everything for your baby. And even your baby will not cry much because you are holding the baby. There will not be any child spacing issues. Right? Otherwise, formula के साथ क्या हो जाता है? थोड़ा spacing create हो जाता है कि anybody will feed the baby. So that's more
emotional connection.
Emotional connect. Yes.
Oh.
And even immunity is something that we must focus more on the breastfeeding, because your baby is getting, like, you know, antibodies, enzymes and everything from your milk. With this, formula brands cannot make what the mother milk is making. Even if you see the packet of formula, नीचे बड़े font में लिखा हुआ है, mother milk is the best for your baby.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, as per the norm, they have to write this. But still, we don't read that. They just open the pack, make the milk and put it to the baby. Right?
So I think मतलब formula के कोई side effects नहीं है, but जो चीजें breast
there are side effects on
there are
side effects.
Okay.
It has a lot of sugar, and as per the revised guideline, we should not give sugar till age of 2 years. You know, to match the calories and everything, they add a lot of sugar. So this is also one of the reason why baby is not shifting on the mother milk from the formula, because mother milk
addiction है
कुछ
sugar
भी taste नहीं है mother milk का, और this is पूरा sweet to taste है. Right? So that's how even the gush of, you know, insulin.
Oh my
gush
god!
of
And
sugar.
I'm wondering still people are
Even the early stage पे baby, your child can get diabetes as well. Obesity is also one of the main leading reason.
तो कितने टाइम तक बट ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग करनी चाहिए?
Alright, so as per WHO guidelines, UNICEF guidelines, exclusive breastfeeding should be done till the age of 6 months. And then you will introduce complementary feeding, right? Which is solid food you will introduce. Gradually, you will decrease the quantity of breastfeeding. And then baby will, gradually baby will shift on the family food. But still you are continuing with the breastfeeding, maybe 2-3 times in 24 hours.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So you have to breastfeed till the time you both are comfortable. Society में ये भी myth है कि अभी 1 साल का हो गया, अभी कहाँ तक कितना दूध पिलाएंगे?
Yeah.
But it's not like that. Extended breastfeeding also has lot of benefit. Like I have breastfed my younger one for 2 years and 8 months. Right?
Okay.
I couldn't breastfeed my elder one for more than a month. I got mastitis. That's a breast infection. So I went through the surgery and everything. So then दोनों side पे feed देना was not allowed. Heavy dose of antibiotics and injections were given. So then she was completely on the formula. But the moment I conceived the second one, I was very determined that I will breastfeed the baby as much as I can. You know, पहले को नहीं करवाया उतना मैं सारा बैलेंस आउट इसमें कर दूँ.
बट ये होता है ना, लाइक इफ दे मतलब इफ 2 बच्चे हैं 3 बच्चे हैं तो सब में प्रेगनेंसी की जर्नी डिफरेंट हो सकती है.
Each body is different, each birth is different.
Each birth is different. So आपके प्रॉब्ली पहला अगर नेचुरली हुआ है तो शायद कुछ कॉम्प्लिकेशन आए कि दूसरा सी सेक्शन हो, और सी सेक्शन हो तो प्रॉब्ली पहले में मिल्क इजली प्रोड्यूस हुआ था, दूसरे में शायद ना हो. ये सारी कॉम्प्लिकेशन, सारी चीज़ों के लिए प्रिपेयर रखना चाहिए माइंड को. सो ओके, सो वी नीड अ लॉट ऑफ इन्फॉर्मेशन. इससे मतलब ये तो एक चीज़ पता चलती है कि बहुत ज़्यादा इन्फॉर्मेशन एक विमेन को और उनकी फैमिलीज और फ्रेंड्स को होनी बहुत ज़रूरी है व्हेन इट कम्स टू प्रेगनेंसी एंड ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मेरे को थोड़ा ये जानना है कि अवेयरनेस कितनी है, मतलब लाइक पब्लिक में इफ आर do women feel safe and while breastfeeding? Yeah, how is the awareness in public when we talk about breastfeeding specifically?
All right. So it's called nursing in public, right? So I know a lot of times, you know, what happens is the mother is not comfortable. She will have that thought in mind, किसी ने देख लिया, कोई मुझे लोग देगा कि यार what is she doing? So women should not, or a new mother should not feel any kind of, you know, embarrassment when you are feeding the baby in public, right? Baby is just asking for the food, right? When we go in the restaurant, how we eat burger, मुंह खोल के पूरा ठूसते हैं हम लोग. It's purely junk. Do we ever feel shy?
No.
हमने कभी ऐसे रुमाल रख के बर्गर खाया है? Answer is no. Then why you are like, you know, so I have seen such women and I always educate them during that time only कि why you are covering up. It is a hot summer, you are sweating, your baby is sweating. If you're not comfortable, then you can cover up, right? But make sure that your child and you are comfortable. Like in summer when you are sweating a lot and still you are preferring to cover up, then why don't you choose a comfortable position for the breastfeeding? You should not worry about others. अगर किसी ने मुझे देख लिया, कोई क्या बोलेगा, right? Always remember you are just offering food to your baby. Even I have seen mothers who are breastfeeding in the trial rooms. You know, मॉल के ट्रायल रूम में वो फीड करवाते हैं, पब्लिक टॉयलेट्स में करवाते हैं, कार में ट्रायल फीडिंग करवाते हैं. बट वाई? हैव यू एवर थॉट अबाउट हैविंग अ फुल लाइक पंजाबी मैं खा रही हूँ, दाल रोटी सब्जी राइस है मेरे पास और मैं गाड़ी में बैठ के खा रही हूँ? नो, वी विल एटलीस्ट मूव आउट बिकॉज वी नीड अ फ्रेश एयर, राइट? सो सेम वे यू हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ द न्यू बॉर्न एंड नेवर फील शाई. कभी कभी ऐसा हो जाता है कि यू नो मैम आई हैव टू अटेंड few marriage functions, so I won't be able to feed the baby comfortably because I'll be wearing the traditional dress. Is it okay to give formula? So then my next question to them always will be like, how you are gonna manage your food? मैम मैं तो घर का ही खाऊंगी ना, मैं थोड़ी ना बाहर का खाऊंगी, मेरा मम्मी लेके आ जाएगी घर से. Why? मैम 2 ही तो महीने हुए हैं अभी डिलीवरी के, you know. So if you are so conscious about your food, then how can we compromise on baby's nutrition? And baby is already on the exclusive breastfeeding. Then why you want to do any kind of experiment? Right? We should not always think about all this. First, choose your baby's need. Right? And it's a matter of only 6 months. Babies grow very fast. Then you will miss this phase.
So, but don't we have any guidelines, probably WHO से, UN से, for these particular breastfeeding awareness के लिए? जैसे क्योंकि I think if a mother is feeling shy, there's a lot of role that a family and also the public plays. लोग घूर-घूर के देखेंगे तो यार normal इंसान भी शायद.
आपकी आंखें है ना, आप भी घूरो कि next time वो किसी और woman को करे ही नहीं, ऐसा घूरे ही नहीं. We should also give the same kind of response. I remember I have breastfed Adira literally everywhere. On the beaches of Goa. Yeah. And I know everybody is scared at you like anything. But you also use your eyes properly. And if needed, show your fingers. That's it.
Wow. I think that confidence, that awareness.
You have to have confidence, right? अगर आपको ही वो आपकी eyes level match नहीं हो रहा है, then you are gone. But, and you are a mother, right? Once you gave birth, to the baby, you are a mother. Wow. So you need to have that strength. The child is gonna look up to you only. So how fierce you are, that matters a lot.
Yeah. Matlab, but per milk, exclusively milk is like sufficient for everything. No food for 2 years, just milk.
6 months.
For
6 months, baby doesn't need water except the supplements which are prescribed by the doctor, the drops and everything, that you have to follow. But apart from that, baby doesn't need any kind of water and the food. But your mother milk will have all the nutrition, milestone के हिसाब से उसको baby को जो भी चाहिए होता है, everything he or she will get it from the mother's milk.
Okay, and is duration पे mothers को अपनी nutrition और probably supplement
she has to take care of her diet very well. Home cooked food and especially calcium rich food she has to take more so that she can produce more and more milk.
Achha, so we can increase the quantity of milk also.
Not only milk, there are other ample amount of sources when it comes to the calcium, like taking more green leafy vegetables, adding jeera and ajwain in all the food, right? Sabudana is also one thing that helps in enhancing the milk supply. Dry coconut is there, suwa is there, which is known as the dil seeds, right?
Okay.
And sesame seeds as well. So there are special food, superfoods for the lactating mothers. Consuming papaya every day helps a lot. Bajra, millets has that power, right? So you have to incorporate such food so that throughout the 6 months you will be able to maintain your supply.
And post 6 months फिर क्या-क्या start कर सकते हैं?
For the baby, you have to start one meal at a time. So maybe you can start with the fruit puree or vegetable puree or any kind of porridge or something. But your pediatrician will be the best person, as per the guidance of the doctor, you have to start following a complementary feeding.
But I think मतलब ये आपसे बात करके ये पता चल रहा है कि ये पूरे स्टेज पे आपको एक प्रोफेशनल गाइडेंस जरूर होनी चाहिए.
Absolutely.
Because you are like literally
so that you are staying confident. Mother's confident will do wonders. So if anybody is there in your family, अगर कोई समझो वो typical aunties होती है, the moment you are pregnant, she will be there to give all kind of advices, unwanted advices. ठीक है? तो मोटी लग रही है. सेकेंड ट्राइमेस्टर, अच्छा 6 मंथ चल रहा है, इतनी पतली लग रही है, तू लगती नहीं है प्रेग्नेंट है, तो भी उनको प्रॉब्लम होता है, राइट? बेबी आ जाता है, कितना पतला है बेबी, तो अच्छा बेबी को फॉर्मूला देना पड़ रहा है, कहीं उससे बॉटल देख लिया. सो मतलब एक सेंटेंस बोल के वो चले जाते हैं. बट यहाँ फिर मदर जो है ऑल द टाइम शी विल बी लाइक, यार मेरा बेबी इतना पतला लग रहा है, एटलीस्ट स्टार्ट फॉर्मूला नाउ. So always have trust in your body. Your baby is growing well. Your pediatrician is, checking all the milestones whenever you are visiting, checking the height, weight and everything. If he or she is telling you that the growth is perfect, stay confident, right? You are absolutely on the correct path. But if somebody tells you anything negative, it doesn't mean you have to switch to the formula or maybe, you have to introduce the food early.
तो आपकी जो ये पूरा लैक्टेशन काउंसलिंग आप जब बेबी डिलीवर होता है तब से स्टार्ट करते हो या उसके कुछ 3-4 महीने पहले से जस्ट टू प्रिपेयर द माइंड?
So I give antenatal sessions on breastfeeding.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I do home visit, I do hospital visit as well. And I give online counseling sessions as well.
Okay. And gynec hospitals वो भी ज़्यादा support करते हैं, भेजते हैं towards कि जाओ and you learn about this too.
Not all, but yeah, gradually the awareness is increasing.
The awareness is increasing.
Because now, the families is asking to the hospital, do you have a lactation support?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Achha, that now people are asking.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So any myth that you have in your mind when it comes to breastfeeding that you want to break and tell people?
Okay. Funny myths, shall I share? Okay. Don't have curd, buttermilk, otherwise आपका दूध फट जाएगा.
Oh my God. Oh, seriously?
Seriously. Don't eat palak paneer, otherwise आपके milk का color green हो जाएगा. Yeah. Don't, feed baby for beyond 6 months, 12 months, otherwise उसको आदत लग जाएगी. So these all are myth. ब्रेस्ट का साइज चेंज नहीं होगा, that will remain as it is. You should not focus more on the lactation, but it is not like that, right? Definitely for reducing the size of breast or maybe your core muscles, you need to exercise, right? You need to lift weight. You have to do movement, then only the changes will happen. But it doesn't mean if when you are giving formula, you are not burning those calories, right? So in that case also, you will start gaining a lot of weight. So you have to focus on the fitness and the correct nutrition advice as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a big myth buster, I would say. Oh my God. Great.
Another one funny myth that I come across, that I visited one mother in the hospital, and when I was going close to her, her mother-in-law was like, you cannot touch her at the moment. I was like, why? What happened? मुझे कोविड तो नहीं है, मुझे ऐसा हो गया कि मुझे क्यों स्टॉप कर रहे हैं आंटी. हमारे में रिचुअल है कि सिस्टर इन लॉ आते हैं पहले, वो दोनों ब्रेस्ट को वॉश करते हैं, पूजा होती है, उसके बाद ही शी कैन इनिशिएट द ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग. एंड आई वाज लाइक, व्हाट? ओके, व्हेन शी इज कमिंग आई कैन वेट आउटसाइड. नो, शी हैज़ जस्ट स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम नागपुर, शी इज़ इन अहमदाबाद, सो माइट बी कल तक तो वो आ जाएंगे, शी इज़ कमिंग बाय ट्रेन. ओके आंटी, तब तक क्या करेंगे? वी हैव फॉर्मूला. So, you know, it is a high time we have to educate the family as well. So during pregnancy, just ask the family member, is there any ritual to perform? और अगर ऐसा कुछ पता है, हाँ, birth होते ही we give honey, we give good tea.
हाँ, honey चटाओ.
Honey चटाओ, right? It is not a good idea. Honey is something you should not give till the age of 1 year. How can you give at the time of birth, right? So we have to educate them. Then your transition will be very, very smooth.
True.
Yeah.
I'm also processing all of this. This happens, yaar. But this happens, वो you know, कुछ भी बोलो तुम, religion है या whatever, कि चल दादी को देखते आ रहे हैं और वो सब ऐसा करते हैं तो let's do this. But
मैं ही हनी दूंगी तो ताकि मेरे जैसा पोता या पोती.
हाँ, वही. But this is happening. But ये क्या, किधर यूज करना है, कितना तुम्हारे
करना है,
इफेक्ट कर रहा है, ये चीज लोग भूल जाते हैं कभी कभी. ग्रेट निकिता, आई मीन थैंक यू सो मच. दिस वाज अमेजिंग पॉडकास्ट, आई वुड से.
थैंक यू सो मच फॉर इनवाइटिंग मी.
अरे नो, मतलब आई टोल्ड यू कि दिस इज समथिंग दैट नीड्स अटेंशन. जो आपने जैसे अब बताया है, आई मीन एट द एंड ऑफ द पॉडकास्ट आई कैन डेफिनेटली से कि लोगों को पता चलेगा कि कितनी अवेयरनेस की जरूरत है और क्या क्या चीजें लोगों को नोटिस करनी चाहिए. एंड शायद प्रोबब्ली एक इंसान नेक्स्ट टाइम जब किसी पर्सन को पब्लिक में ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग करते हुए देखेगा तो probably they'll move away and they will make them comfortable.
Yes.
They won't have to look at her like
comfortable. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Rather, why don't you offer a water to her?
Exactly. Yeah. You need anything, like you said, ask questions to them rather than just staring at them.
Kind of look.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Nikita. Again, pleasure.